Hello adult Lego fans, Jar of Bricks here, welcome to my city. So just been doing a few little minor things. Finally finished tiling my docks. The train in the background is now complete, the cargo train, so I've put that in, so really happy with the way that has turned out. And I've just made some minor adjustments to the city as a whole, so let me take you through them. So I've just made a few maneuvers of buildings. This is mostly more of an industrial area, so I've moved the museum back to the other side of the city and I've just moved a few things around. So going up here now, you can see that I've made this little mini modular. Yesterday I was just playing around with a bit of a design of it, and I had a few various colours of blue that I wasn't really using. There's not loads of them, so I just thought, let's see if I can make something out of it. So this is what I came up with. As I said, I didn't have too many, so I put a bit of other bits of normal police blue. I don't even know what that colour is, and I think it makes it look a little bit aged. It's been there a while. A little bit of a cafe at the bottom, and I just wanted to have a little bit of some features. So I've got the little drain pipe, I've got a steam vent there in the middle, which is from the shrimp shack, and also just put a bit of an aircon unit up the top. So just toying with a little bit of a type of design, hopefully have one next to it as well. I can only put something small there, as you can see there. The track is pretty close to the building. I may have to budge it over a little bit, and that's purely because I was 4 straight road pieces off from completing this circuit. So let's see if you can see it from here. I might move this one as well. Yeah, so you can see it's all wavy, and that's purely because I just used the curve pieces, 4 curve pieces, to make it into a straight section, so it just encroaches on the space that my buildings would usually occupy. So I will fix that in time, but for now I didn't want to buy any more track. I just spent loads of money on trains this coming weekend. So move the diner over here now. I've just been looking at various ways in which to modify this. I was looking on other YouTube channels, and I didn't really know what to do because it's got some unique building features in there. For example, that turquoise arch thing, the perimeter here at the bottom, it's quite unique. I'm trying to get away from the design of the diner because, as you know, I don't like any official sets in my city. It's all got to be my own stuff. And for example, the pool room next to it irritates me a bit because it looks exactly the same as the pool room that's in the Al's barber shop. It's just a bigger version of it, whereas I liked it to look different. So eventually I will be redoing that. So with this, I'm trying to think of what I could do. I was thinking about making it into a radio station, but I also want to redo my supermarket, because if I just pan around, if you can see it from here, no, that one there, I bought the my daughter bought the Lego Friends set a few years back for the supermarket, and I just integrated it into that building there, but I was pretty low on bricks at the time, hence why there's some different colours there. I pretended that it was to make it look a little bit old, but reality is that I just ran out of bricks. So I'm not 100% convinced with it. I just don't really like the design, so I'm toying with pulling that down, tearing this down and making two mixed buildings between the two. I don't know yet. I'm still gonna think about it and start tinkering soon. But as I said, when I've looked on other people's cities, no one seems to have modified the diner other than getting two diners and having it double the size this way, or having two diners and increasing the height. There's not really any re-utilising the bricks in a completely different way, so that'll be fun to try anyway. It gives me something to do, especially as we're off work over the next few weeks or so. Well, when it gets to Christmas, that is. So coming over here, you can see I've made that building there. I've made another facade. Had a load of profile bricks left over from the pick a brick wall, so I was just toying with it. Just thought I may as well fill up some space. I tore down one of my facades because I didn't really like it, and just put that one in its place. The two buildings either side of that are both facades, so eventually I will make them into buildings, but for now it's just fill in space because I'm running low on bricks at the moment as well. I moved the pizza place on the corner there, so it was here where the hospital is, which is now there, because all you were looking at the back, and I thought, you know, it's a nice building that you want to see it, so I've moved it to that side. Did I say about the museum? I can't remember now. The museum's there anyway. Fits in the space nicely. So the police station and the hospital have moved back to their original places. I was just toying with a few different locations for buildings just to see which works out the best, and I preferred it when the hospital was there. I think it fits in nicely where the drop-off point for the ambulance is because of its location, so you don't visually miss out on anything because that area is facing away from when you come up into the loft that you automatically see, which you were when you were looking at the pizza place. Same with the bank. The bank over here, only from sort of this angle, or if I'm stood there, do I get to see the bank, but that's okay. The bank is another building that I want to demolish because it's just the bank that it was originally in the set. It was a corner mock and I just made it into a square mock, but I'm probably still keep it as a bank, but I just want all the colour scheme to be different just so it's something unique. So yeah, that's one of my plans for the future. So going over here, so the police station is back over there with a little cafe next to it. Another building that I eventually want to redo again, but for now it's staying as it is. Yeah, I think I like the police station there. I'm sitting in my armchair, so this is my view almost from my armchair as I'm building, so I like looking at the police station, so that's going to be staying there. And then my other minor modification has been the train station. So let me just see if I can, a bit limited of what I can show you here because of the wall. Let me just start the train and get it out of the way. It's not connecting. And this is my problem with this controller. It's great from the app, but I'm using the phone to film, so I'll have to just push it out of the way. which I don't like doing. It's moving the motor. That's irritated me slightly, but I think it also highlights the problem with the powered up feature. So anyway, I've done this with the train, so the platform is now longer, as you can only go and get into one carriage, so now you can get on some more. And I'm leaning right over here. You can't really see. So anyway, I've just oh, that needs a dust. So I've just done some made the platform longer and changed a few things. Put some of the railway stickers on that you get from the extra stickers pack, and I've put one at the front there, which is a little bit transparent, to be honest. You can't really see what it says. You'd expect the yellow to be yellow. Even if you're sticking it on a black sticker, you expect the blackness from behind the sticker not to come through, which it does, but there you go. Anyway, I've been rambling on for a while, a little bit annoyed that the train hasn't connected, that it's a bit of a pain to get it connected, but if you want more information on that, look at my last video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a little bit of work on the diner next. Well, I'll say a little bit of work, it's going to be a complete rehash of that building. And then I think I'm going to do a complete overview of the whole city. I don't think I've ever done a whole complete overview of every building in one video. So I took that from Robin Hood Bricks, he did it, and I thought, even though I've watched all of Robin Hood Bricks' videos of the individual buildings, it was nice to have just a walkthrough of the whole city. So I thought, right, I'm going to do that. Thank you for the idea, Robin Hood, and I will see you all again soon once I have got a video to put on. Thank you and goodbye.